My dear sisters, brothers and voters, my name is S.N. Sharma. I am a candidate for the election Lok Sabha 2014 as PCC candidate. PCC means Public Common Candidate, and I am requesting individuals as well as the groups to support me. For your information, in 2009 also I contested Lok Sabha election from Bengaluru Central. Though I could not get high number of votes, but the response was wonderful, very enthusiastic, and I got very good feedback. Almost the vote may be less, but support was wonderful. Elections come, elections go, but the ideas remain to remind you. Whatever I told in 2009, I am going to repeat once more in 2014. However, after 2009, I wrote letters to Shri Rahul Gandhi, Sonia ji, Manmohan ji, Advani ji, Law Minister Kapil, Anna ji, Kejriwal, Kiran Bedi, Baba Ramdev and many others. Though I could not get very good response from all the leaders, however, I find that there has been good response from the government. For example, in my appeal in 2009, I suggested there should be a unified card or a book for every child born in this country. I am very happy that government has introduced Aadhaar card, but there is a lot of improvement needed in the Aadhaar cards also. I find lot of rush etc. is there for Aadhaar cards, and even people are demanding money for Aadhaars. I suggest Aadhaar should be limited first to the people or the new generation who are taking birth now. This could also be introduced for the people who are going to jails. Why? Because once a man goes to jail, his eye prints, his hand prints, everything can be taken, and next time it will be very helpful to check the details of that person. So Aadhaar could be selected. However, government efforts are very good, and whatever they are doing, I appreciate it. Not only this, recently when I went to Uttar Pradesh, I found many places when Mayawati has introduced the language English. She has encouraged English, and if our country has to become a wonderful country, a big country, a top country, it is a must that our future generation should become master of English too. If elected to Lok Sabha, I will take support from like-minded parties, individuals and groups, and try to implement all the points whatever I said in 2009 as well as what I am going to tell for 2014 also. For example, there was a big hue and cry in the parliament regarding FDI. For this, my simple solution is buy small from small, which was the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi, who said reduce your requirement. Buy small from small. If everybody follows the principle of buy small from small, what is going to happen? The small person will become big, and then later on, like this, every person will become big and big and big. Therefore, buy small from small is the philosophy by which we can stop FDI, for which Behan Mayawati and Mamta ji all were opposing. If we want to bring Gandhian socialism, my first thing is buy small from small. Besides that, I will like to tell a few things about myself. I am a senior citizen, 72 years of age. I worked in HCL for almost 40 years in different states of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, also Hyderabad, etc. After working in HCL, I got a lot of experience, technical as well as otherwise administrative experience. Based on my 50 years of experience in HCL and other organizations, I started a trust which is called Sarjan Sukhai Sangh, and in English we call it 3S International Trust. Our membership is all over world. We have got members from Germany, France, England and many other countries, including Bangladesh, Nepal, Ceylon, etc. The basic philosophy of our trust is non-violence. Violence anywhere in any form has to be condemned, whether it is a Hindu violence, whether it is a Muslim violence, Christian violence, violence anywhere in any form has to be condemned. Therefore, we are the Gandhian people, and our first and the foremost thing is non-violence everywhere. We want to see a world government where all the countries will participate, and what we will have single government which is called world government, which will be based on non-violence and democracy. This is our dream for the world. Not only this, for uniting our country and for uniting the whole world into one entity, we are trying to introduce English as the link language. Link language, if we try to introduce English as a link language, we are very good in English. Our authors like Deepak Kapoor, like Anuruddha Roy, like Jampa Lahiri have written wonderful in English. We are better writer in English than the Englishmen themselves. If we write in English and if we encourage English, we are going to become the members of allied countries who are the English speaking countries like America, Australia, Canada, England, and so on and so forth. If we learn English, we are going to become one day leader of the English speaking countries, and I am assuring you, and I am predicting also, I am an astrologer also, that the day is not far away when an Indian origin boy is going to become the American president. Coming to next point, we have decided how we are going to develop the country. The points are, we have taken first on the individual level. Our dream is free education up to 10th standard or 16 years of age. Free medical facilities for all. It was very good in the Nehru's time, in Indira Gandhi's time. Medical facilities were wonderful. But after some time, when we started our experiment on the globalization and privatization, slightly less interest has become from the government in the medical facility. We have to encourage the participation of private, but government participation should be better, and we should have medical facility everywhere and for every born child in this country as well as adult in this country. After free medication, our next attempt will be a pension for everybody. If a person works for the country, whether in private sector, whether in government, whether in farm, whether in shop, he must get a pension after 60 years of age. Nobody should be without pension. Nobody should be with the ailments, disease, etc. Next attempt will be job guarantee. As soon as the person completes his education, that is basic education which we are making free education, he should get a job. Before getting a job, we also suggest there should be a military training for all the persons, at least for 1 month or 3 months. After that training only, they should be permitted to join the service, whether it is private or whether it is government. What is going to happen if the person has got the army training? What is going to happen? They will be disciplined soldiers. Like disciplined soldiers, we will not see the people today. Even the private sector is taking the persons who are retiring from army. But if we are giving the basic education, which will be a wonderful thing, military training will be fine in the basic education. After the basic education, I mean. In this connection, I must appreciate Shri Varun Gandhi. In one of the speech, he suggested that people should have military training after the education. Besides this, thank you. Besides this, I am now touching to the Gandhian philosophy, because our trust is Gandhian trust. What Gandhi wanted, we are going to introduce in we have already introduced our trust, and we are going to introduce in society, and slowly through the elections or anything, we are going to introduce on the whole world. First thing is simplicity. Simplicity in the lifestyle. Even if you are a crorepati, even if you are a millionaire, but have a simple lifestyle. Next is simplification. Wherever you work, whether you are a chaprasi or whether you are a collector, you must try to simplify the procedure in such a manner that you save time, you save effort, you save paper, you save money, you save everything. The procedure should be so simple that a layman who has got only basic education should be able to understand the things what is, because our democracy give a right of vote to everybody. Therefore, it is our duty that everybody should understand the things, and therefore we must try to simplify the things. And with simplification, savings will be automatic. Because without saving, if we don't save today, our future generation will not have anything. There will not be trees, there will not be water, Ganges will be bad. Yamuna, you know what is the condition in Delhi and Agra. All rivers are day by day becoming totally polluted. The saving is very important, and we must, Gandhiji used to say, reduce your requirement. Therefore, we appeal that everybody should reduce the requirement. Besides these 3S, there are few more. Safai. Gandhiji was very, very particular about cleanliness. He used to clean his ashram himself. Not only he, his followers used to clean. Today, if we start cleaning our house and the surrounding area, whole country will become as clean as other countries like Germany, like France, like England. The only thing is, effort is required for cleaning the country, cleaning the things. After the cleanliness, the next point comes truthfulness, that is sachai. We must try to stick to truthfulness. We are running our organization as SONA, Service of Nation and Society. We have got a small shop. We have got other things here, a computer section. And the people who are working here, they are totally honest. In the small organization, I am totally dependent on them, and whole things have been given to these boys. These boys are working totally on Gandhian philosophy of Sachai, Safai, Achai, and standardization. Coming to standardization, it is very essential that we must standardize the things. Throughout nation, we want a standard. That means, for example, all banks can have very standard rules, checks, and other things, booklets, forms, etc. could be standardized. Not only banks, education, right from class 1 to class BA, that means graduation level, total standardization should be there, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, from Calcutta to Ahmedabad. There should be the standard. Metric means metric. Everywhere, whether it is Karnataka, whether it is Kerala, whether it is Punjab, whether it is Haryana, everywhere the education up to the graduation level should be the same. In this connection, I will say the very good effort was made by Shri Kapil Sibal, who said, one nation, one examination. But unfortunately, some states have gone against this. This dream, our dream is the whole country should have same education. Not only education, I will say even the pay scales right from a chaprasi to the President of India, there should be 20 pay scales, maximum 20. And everybody, whether he works in the bank, whether he works in public sector, whether he works in the village panchayat, whether he works in the Indian Airlines, whether he works in the private sector, the scale should be fixed like Indian standards, Indian standard scales. Pay scale should be standardized, and people should be fitted in those pay scales. Even facilities like the travel, like the stay, like the uniform, that can also be standardized. That is what we want to have as a national level standardization. At the political level also, there are many things. For example, we suggest the fixed tenure for the Lok Sabha. That means even if the government goes in the what is called a minority, there should be attempt to form another government. It should not be, election should not be forced on the people very often. Besides, we also suggest the Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha election should be together. The advantage will be that we are going to save lot of papers, lot of efforts, lot of money when the elections are together. Up to Pandit Nehru time, Even in Indiraji's time, the election used to be Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha together. But somehow, somewhere, we have done a mistake and we started election. Now every time elections are there, throughout the year some state or other state is going for the election. Let us make election for Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha together. After election, you may see President Obama and Madam Hillary worked for 1 year going to the different states of the USA and convincing the people in their favor. They took 1 year, and in our India we are giving hardly 15 to 20 days for Lok Sabha election. After the nomination is accepted, the candidates get hardly 15 to 20 days. Do you think in 20 days we can contact almost 18 to 15 lakhs people? Impossible. Therefore, if elections are really democratic, we have to do a small thing. That means from the date nomination is accepted, we should give 6 months a canvassing time. Beside this, we have got one more suggestion, that one candidate from every state should be taken. He should be a candidate who doesn't belong to any party. That means independent candidate. One independent candidate from each state should be taken. These independent candidates don't have the resources of manpower, resources of money and other things. Such people, though they are very intelligent, very intellectual, very powerful, very good, still in spite of all qualities, they can't enter the Lok Sabha because they don't have money. For such people, each state we should give chance to one person for who doesn't have money. That means one independent candidate should be taken from each state. On this connection, I have written letter to Sonia ji and Rahul ji. Shri Rajiv Gandhi had done a wonderful thing, that is, he made 5 days a week. Wonderful thing. Now people work for 5 days and enjoy for 6th and 7th day. This is a very good idea, but my suggestion is not only the country, the individual should work for 5 days, but the country should work 365 days. My idea is that the individuals will work for 5 days, but the country will be working for 365 days. For example, I will work from Monday to Friday, my next man will work from the Wednesday to Sunday, like that. Each individual will get 2 days holiday, but the country will be running all the days, all the things, 365 days without holiday, but individuals, as individuals will be getting 2 days holiday. Coming to next point, we have got 12 holidays which are on the religion, just like Dashera, Deepavali, Eid, Christmas, etc. Our suggestion is that instead of religious holidays, we should give 12 holidays or maximum 24 holidays, and the people should be left to select whatever they want. If they want Deepavali, they can take Deepavali. If they want Christmas, they can take Christmas. If they want Eid, they can take Eid. Depending on their choice, they can take. But country should have no religious holidays, only holidays, that is 12 holidays and 24 total, including restricted holidays. That will be the wonderful point. So, I conclude in this connection that the country will be working all the 365 days, but the individual will work only 5 days per week. Another suggestion which can be implemented without any difficulty, but we want the country should work for 7 to 7 or 8 to 8. What is in this connection, what we can do, some first shift will start at 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock it will be closed. The next shift will start at 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the evening it will be closed. That means the people will come to the work after the breakfast and then they will go back before the lunch. They will take the lunch at their home. The next shift the people will come after the lunch and they will take the dinner at their home. Thus, the time taken by us for lunch and lunch breaks and tea breaks, etc., will be used for the productive work, and therefore we will have 6-hour shift, 2 shifts throughout the nation. I should say vibrant Bharat will work from 8 to 8, round the clock, round the year, throughout the year. Another suggestion is, recently Shri Raj Thackeray has thrown out all the people from Maharashtra who are from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. They were not allowed to work in Maharashtra, they were not allowed to even appear for the examination. Our suggestion is that these states of cities, big cities like Bombay, Madras, Chennai, Calcutta, Delhi, they should be called like city states, and they should be governed by the central government like Singapore, Hong Kong, etc. Now coming to the taxes. In our country, we have got sale tax, we have got VAT, we have got house tax, excise duty, this. I can tell you that India is the country which has got the maximum number of taxes. My suggestion, rather our suggestion is, no tax should be in double digit. Every tax maximum it should be 9%. I understand that in America it is only 8%. And gradually the taxes should be reduced and it should be called nation building fund. Not income tax, not house tax and all. It should be called nation building fund, so that everybody will give the money with happiness and with enthusiasm. Today people are afraid of taxes, people are afraid of inspectors, people are afraid of everything. Therefore the taxes should be converted into the nation building funds, and no tax should be with tears. No tax should be with tears. That should be our objective. Next point is, we are seeing the Britishers when left India in 1947, but they have left very good things for us. For example, Indian Railways, wonderful. Police stations. We have got in each village a small police station, and these police stations are well equipped. There is a big rooms, very good furniture, old furniture. Even today, after 60 years, some furnitures are staying. Very good police station. My suggestion, rather our suggestion, is that along with the police station, there should be a small court. Shri Anthony brought for this country forums, that is procedural forums, public forums. Through the forums, rather they call them redress grievance redressal forums. These forums have been introduced in all the cities. We suggest these forums could be converted into the small cause court, and along with each police station there could be one small cause court. That means if one side the FIR is introduced, immediately next day or next week the case can be done and the case can be settled within a week. Only thing requires, a willpower is required from our administration, from our political persons, for all political parties, to a willpower to put along with police station a small cause court. You may ask how it can be possible. Sir, this is possible, very simple. It is very, very simple. We require 3 judges, out of which 2 could be the young advocates, 1 could be a senior citizen. Then this will form the 3 judges, and 2 advocates could be from the litigant side. That means 5 people maximum, including furniture, etc. The total expenditure may come maximum 3 to 5 lakhs per police station, which could be made out of the grants given to states, and something can be taken from the litigants. They will be gladly giving the money, provided they know that they are going to get the justice so fast. Another thing is, it is said, justice denied, justice delayed. If justice is delayed, justice is denied. Therefore, if we are going to make small cause courts, we are going to have a wonderful system where justice will be instant justice, very firm. Some of my critics may say this is a kangaroo court. No, sir, these will not be kangaroo court. This will be intellectual courts headed by LLB graduates, young boys, young boys. Another important thing which is there in our trust also, that we see our constitution says equal respect for all religions, but our trust said we don't encourage religion. Religion has to be a personal, private affair of the individual. We are not going to encourage religion, we are not going to differentiate. Our policy will be no preference, no difference, no preference, no difference. Whether you are a Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Brahmin, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, anything, we are going to have one policy only, that is called no preference, no difference. Few more points. We are wasting lot of time in the unproductive works. It is very good. The previous government has started the village employment scheme, which is called Manarga. And this scheme, 100 days are assured for each individual. I will say it is good. The scheme is very good. Even Gandhiji has said in the UN that the scheme has benefited many individuals, many families. But my only humble suggestion is that please, this work should be a productive work. What is happening at present? Today the road is made. In the next winter season, when the monsoon comes, as soon as monsoon comes, next winter the road has gone. Therefore, no unproductive work should be there. We must, as a nation, should try to reduce unproductive works. For example, on that road, we find that police stops the vehicles anywhere they like. They will just give a whistle, stop the vehicle, ask which is that card, show me this, show me that, show me that. This is absolutely not required. At the point when the truck starts, you must check it, and when it stops, you can check once again. In case you want to check it, there should be some criminal or some safety reasons, only from criminal or safety reason. But if there is nothing criminal found, the people should be given a reward, rather I should say. Therefore, we say there should be no checking unless it is criminal or for the safety reason of the vehicles. Today, we are finding unproductive work done by the police. They stop vehicles anywhere, anytime, wherever they want. It should be stopped, and only when there is a pakka doubt of a criminal thing, then only it should be checked. Similarly, what is happening today, if somebody wants, I am in the opposition, I am doing well, somebody will put, oh, please send CBI to Sharma's house. CBI comes, they check, they found, nothing is found. I suggest, house is nothing but a temple. People are nothing but God. What we are individuals. We are gods, because there is Atma and there is Paramatma. Paramatma, everybody believes in Paramatma. Everybody, whether a Hindu, whether Christian, whether a Muslim, everybody believes in God. What we are the part of God only. Therefore, we must see the God in every individual. When we see the God in every individual, where the God stays where? It stays in the house. Therefore, house is a temple. House is a temple. I have say house is a temple. Therefore, no raids should be done on the houses as well as on the offices. Raid is nothing but harassment. If you want to find out, you find out from the income tax record, you find out from the bank records, you go deep, go data mining and find out what the person has done. Once upon a time, I remember Pandit Nehru, some people went to Panditji and told about Pratap Singh Karo. The sir, Pratap Singh Karo is a very, very corrupt officer, corrupt minister. Pandit Nehru said, doesn't matter, don't bother. After all, money is in the country only. Today, Baba Ramdev is struggling hard to bring the money from the abroad. But Pandit Nehru said, money is in the country only. Therefore, raid should be done only in exceptional cases, not just like that, that anywhere and everywhere CBI can go and start a raid. This is what I have to say, and if elected to the Lok Sabha, I will try to do all these things. Before that, I can tell you some few of my favorite things. I will try to just say. My favorite things are, one is, just give me little time, sir. Yeah. My favorite slogans are, elect the best, mold the rest. Second is, neither communism will be there, nor capitalism will be there, but Gandhism will prevail in the whole world. It is the duty of majority community to protect the minorities, and it is the duty of minorities to respect the majority. Seven sigma of Mahatma Gandhi. First is simplicity. Second is simplification. Third is saving. Fourth is sachai. Fifth is safai. Sixth is achai. And seventh is sudhar, improvement. Improvement means your today should be better than yesterday, and tomorrow should be better than today. Thank you very much. Jai Bharat, Jai Karnataka.